We've done a couple of these quizzes on some of the travelogues that we've done, and I call this section Where in the World Is? And it's where I show you a photograph and you say, where in the world would that be at? And you write down your answer and see how you do. And I'll give you the answer in another photograph or two. You'll need a piece of paper and a pencil, and you just number that paper 1 to 10. And you'll give yourself a score on each photograph I show you. You can score yourself with either a 5 if you get it on the first photograph, a 5, or you can do a 3 if you need more help. I show you a second or third photograph and a few clues. That's worth a maximum of 3 only. Or if you just still don't know, it's a 0. So get a pencil and paper, score yourself either a 5, 3, or 0. And let's take a look at some of the photographs. I'll just show you on the next slide here a page of paper like the one that you'll need. You'll need a paper, something like this one here. You just have to write down the numbers 1 to 10, and then you'll give yourself a score of either a 5, a 3, or a 0. On the right-hand side, you can see there the 5 is if you get it correct, the place on the first photograph. But if you need more, the most you can give yourself is a 3, and if you don't know at all, it's a 0. It's a little bit of fun, and okay, so you'll need a paper and a pencil, and you might need to hold the travelogue here for a minute until you get your paper. All right, get ready. I'll show you the first picture pretty soon. On this next photograph, where in the world would you see so many archaeological sites in an area? For 5 points, we're looking for just a general area, or even a state or two in that area. But it's very famous for these many, numerous archaeological prehistoric sites. Okay, for 3 points now, we're down into a part of the United States where a lot of these sites occur. Give yourself a 3 or a 5, depending when you thought of it, but anywhere in the southwest U.S., any of the states down there, Arizona, New Mexico, Utah, Arizona. Okay, let's go to the next question then. Keep your recordings up to date. Where in the world is this city? It is the only city that is a walled city in Canada. The second clue for 3 points now only, the most photographed hotel in the world. It's called the Chateau Frontenac. What city is it? And it's none other, of course, none other than Quebec City. Okay, let's keep going. In this next area, let's go back into history. And where in the world would this kind of thing have taken place? All those people are climbing that mountain for one reason, to get to the top and up and over the other side in hopes of finding the gold. We're in the 3 point to 0 range now, going down the White Horse Rapids just to find that gold. Where in the world would this be at? Okay, these pictures are all about the famous Klondike Gold Rush. Where in the world would this next place be? It is Canada's second largest city. Okay, for 5 points, where in the world would this famous building be located? In what city are we looking for? Take a look and either write down your answer or just think about it, and I'll give you another clue in case you need, for those who need a little more help. We are into the 3 point questions now. This is a look inside this famous building. So either the building or we'll give you points even for the city it's located in. The city, of course, is Montreal. And if you said Notre Dame Cathedral, that would be fine too for an answer. All right, let's go take a look at another place. For 5 points, where would this extravagant place be located? What is the city? We are into the 3-point questions now. This is another building in this famous city. Where in the world would it be located? Extravagant places like this are only found in one place, and that is in Las Vegas, Nevada. So, okay, how did you do? Was it a 5 or a 3 or a 0 for your points? Let's go to the next question. Where in the world is this located? This is a casino town south of Las Vegas. It's the place where I thought I had outfoxed the casino people, but not entirely. Where in the world is this place? Here's another clue, but we're into the 3 points now. This is related to the story I told in the travelogue about the wealthy woman who refused to sell to the casino developers. Where in the world is this place? This is the balcony that they built for her. Anyway, 5 points if you got it on the first photo, and 3 if you needed a little bit of help, or you might have to give yourself a 0. But take a look at the travelogue and you'll hear the story there. This next photograph or two is from a place that receives thousands and thousands of tourists every year. In fact, it's considered to be one of the 7 wonders of the world. Where in the world is this place? It has a special name. It's world famous. If you need help with this picture or this clue that I'm going to give, you're down to the 3-point area. Now, this is the game that they played in this place, and sometimes either the winners or the losers were sacrificed to the gods. Decide on your points. Was it a 5, a 3, or does it have to be a 0? If you either said the Mayan or Mexican Riviera or the place itself, which is called Chichen Itza. You are looking at your next question. Where in the world is this place? The Petit Train du Nord, the little train of the north. It is a bicycle trail that we biked on, and we made a travelogue on it. If you need more help with this picture, for example, you're down to the 3-point level. This was a bicycle stop repair station. We also bicycled past a very famous resort called Mount Tremblant. Where in the world, what province would that be located in? For 5 or 3 points, depending when you got the answer or thought of it, either Montreal or Mount Tremblant. It would be worth 3 points if you thought or said either Quebec or the Laurentians. I took these next pictures from a travelogue where we gave you a chance to figure out the 10 largest corporations in the world. Where in the world is the headquarters of this big company? We're looking for a city. We are now into the 3-point maximum question area here. We also, in some of these travelogues that we made of this city, we showed their big harbor. It's a major American seaport. Here's another clue. In that travelogue, we gave you a chance to figure out who might be the 10 top corporations in the world. This is the name of them in alphabetical order, but we sorted them out in the travelogue from the biggest to the number 10. Here's another clue. Microsoft has a great recreation area for its employees, and this was one of the bicycle trails in that area. There's only one city that we're looking for here, and that is Seattle in the state of Washington in the U.S. Okay, did you get a 5 or a 3 or 0 points? Let's go to the next one. On this last one, we've been here before, so this is your last chance to up your score. Total up your total score numbers, and that gives you the percent that you did on this little quiz. Where in the world is this place? We are looking for a city. Think about it and give yourself a 5 if you've got it on this first photo. We are now in the 3-point range. This is an overhead flying trapeze apparatus that you can go on. All part of the entertainment in this area. And again, we're looking for the name of the city. Any of these answers are okay for your either the 5 points or 3 points, depending on when you thought of the city. It's in Las Vegas, the old part of Las Vegas, Fremont Street, or as they say, Old Vegas. All of the pictures in this quiz that we've done were taken from the 15 or 20 first travelogues that I've made. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you're wondering about some places, take a look at some of the travelogues. In the meantime, we're going to be posting more travelogues. Give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and we can bring you more and get them posted that way. So this is I Go Travel with Don Barnett.